everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty. This is Letty Sparkle. On this channel we love all things makeup, anything from makeup tutorials to beauty hauls to anything beauty based basically. So if you like any of that sort of content, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting. In today's video we're going to be doing my blush collection. Now I wasn't planning on doing this, but I've got a little bit of time on my hands, so I thought as I'm already dolled up and ready, I would do my blush collection. It's my next one. I've done quite a few collection videos. I'll link them all down below. I'm going to try and create a playlist for them, so they're all in one playlist, so you can just, if you want to see what my collection is. I'll probably restart it again from next year. So this is being filmed on the 21st, I want to say, 20th of December. So yes, I will do. So I've got my little Christmas puffs on because it's a bit of Vlogmas. So I did just film this eye look and I'll be posted up next. I did give you a whole big intro on that video regarding how I haven't had time to do any Vlogmas, which is true. My electric in my beauty room kind of didn't work for a few days. And obviously it gets dark really, really quickly now, so I'd have to get an extension cable from the house into the room. It was just a bit of a nightmare. And then I was quite poorly with a really, really bad cold. It wasn't COVID or anything, just a cold. So I couldn't really film because I just was very like nasal and it just wouldn't have been pretty. So yes, so I'm going to cut to the chase because I've already explained everything in that other video. But I just thought I'd quickly go through my blush collection. I'm not generally not a blush person. I've always been more of a bronzy kind of person, but recently I've been really liking a bit of blush. So yeah, so let's go through. I'm going to go for my palettes first. So which like contour, I'll show you. So one of the first palettes I've brought up is the Body Shop. I think this is no longer available. We got this one with one of our Nightmare rewards. So it's got this blush here. Now this blush is very, very similar when the camera decides to load. Sorry. So this blush here, this is very, very similar to the one in here from Makeup Revolution. It's very, very similar. So yeah, if you can see the colour, it's very, very similar. I've got the lid on this one. They're very, very similar shades. And I really, really like them. So they're really nice blushes. They're very similar to NARS Orgasm, if I'm honest. So they're just very cheap versions. This was only a £5, if I remember correctly. This is no longer available. But this is a really nice quad actually to take on holiday with you and stuff. I really like this. I've used this quite a bit, and I really do like this. This is the Revolution Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in Ultra Fair C1. Obviously I'm not ultra fair, but I really like the highlight in this, and I really like the blush in this. I don't know. I have used the bronzer and stuff when I am on my playlist, but it is a little bit light for me, so it is definitely for fairer skin tones. But yes, I do really like this. This is, again, I'm pretty sure this was like £3.50. So for £3.50, it's again a really, really good trio. If you're just going away for a weekend, and you can just take this and you don't need anything else. It's very, very nice. Very, very similar again is this one. I mean, I'll show you the side-by-side comparison. The bronzer on this one is just very, very slightly darker on the Sleek one, but this is the Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette from Sleek, and it's very, very, very similar. Again, the blush is probably a little bit darker, but look at that. It's pretty much the same palette. I got this in a glossy box. Again, it's very similar to NARS Orgasm, same sort of underground with the like pinky and then the peach, and then being a bit shimmery. It's very, very similar. Again, it's a nice palette. I don't really use it much because I've kind of forgotten I've got it, to be honest. But again, it's nice because it's got mirror and everything. It's probably be better to take travelling with you. So I do really enjoy this. I do think it's really nice. Again, Revolution, keeping it to the cheap. This is the Ultra Blush Palette in Sugar and Spice. This is completely broken. This was the first ever blush palette I bought because I just wanted a variety and I didn't want to buy loads of individual blushes when I first got into makeup. So this is lovely. I did use this quite a lot. Obviously, I've bought blushes over the years and I've forgotten all about this. But this one's beautiful and this one's really nice as well. They're all really pretty. I never really use these two because I just don't really like them. But they are pretty. They're not bad. So, but it is completely broken. I should really chuck it. But you know, it's nice to have in my collection. You never know. But yeah, again, this was, I believe, I want to say £8, maybe 10. I'm not really sure. I'll link it down below if I can still find it. for anyone that's interested. But it's a really good palette to have, just if you're starting out. It's just a nice look to see what sort of shades you like on your skin and what goes with your skin tone and things. It's a really nice little palette to have for a beginner. I think if you're like giving or buying makeup for like a teenager or something, this would be a really, really good buy, just because it's affordable and it's good, and it just gives you a variety of options, so you kind of know which blushes you like. Some people like pink blushes, some like a bit more berry blushes, some like peachy blushes, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a choice of all of them. I quite like it. I then go on to my higher end palettes. So I have two Urban Decay ones. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow palette, highlighter and blush. Now I show this obviously in my highlighting one. This is a lovely palette. This is what it looks like inside. It does come with a mirror. I have travelled with this. It is quite bulky, to be honest, but this is all I take, to be fair. So I do really like it. It is lovely. I don't know if this is still available. If I can find it, I will link it down below, but I'm not sure if it's still available. But it is a lovely, lovely, more expensive palette, but it is lovely. It's got obviously a couple of highlighters and a couple of blushes. I love this one, which is kind of a bronzier shade, which is what I used to really like. But yeah, really, really good palette. Another Urban Decay one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. This is in medium dark. So it is a bit dark for me. Actually, it's not a bit dark for me, it's the darker version. So this is the blush here. Again, it's very similar to the other ones from the Makeup Revolution and the Sleek palettes. It's got that, like, this is a bit more golden though, this one. It's not as pink as the other one. It is slightly more gold. But it's a beautiful shift, and it's kind of jewel chromed, and it kind of does give you a bit of shimmer. So if you like a blush with a shimmer, this is a very expensive palette. Again, I don't know if it's still available. It was about £40 for this, so it is quite expensive, but it does come with like a side of powders and then a side of creams for like colour correcting and stuff. Obviously I've used this one to death, but it's got like a couple of colour corrector shades, concealer, and then the contour shade, then a highlighter, then the powder side. But very good palette. If you can afford it and you want to splurge, I would say it was a really good palette. Next one is a MAC. This is a special edition holiday MAC Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact Medium Deep. I got this last year, and this blush is beautiful. I haven't used actually much recently, but the blush in this is that one there. Wait for it to like focus. Yeah, so gorgeous, like musky pink, like, oh, I don't know, it's just beautiful. It's just, yeah, it really suits my complexion. I really, really like this blush. I completely forgot about it, to be honest, but very good. This is about, I want to say £24. I don't know if they're doing it again this year, but this was last year's. But this is a really nice palette. Obviously this is medium to deep skin tone, so there is a lighter one as well, but I really like that one. Now onto my blushes. So single blushes, I've got quite a few in my collection now. Most of them, to be honest, I got in glossy boxes. Some of them I have bought myself, but most of them are from my boxes, so I'm just going to pick some out. So first one is no surprise to anyone. This is the NARS Orgasm. This is a mini. I got this in my Latest in Beauty box, so it's so cute. Look at the mirror on that one, it's so cute. So this is that one. This is a beautiful blush. To be honest, I got the Latest in Beauty box just for this and for the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow and brush that came with it, because it was like, I think it was £30 just a couple of years ago, and it came with this and that and then some other bits I don't really remember. I did a video on it. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. But yes, really nice blush. I only got it, to be fair, because I wanted this blush and I was prepared to pay, I think it's about 30 quid for the full size, just because everyone raves about it, or raved about it at once upon a time on YouTube when it first came out years ago. It's a nice blush. It's not something I reach for very often, I'm not going to lie. I just forget about it, to be honest. But it is a nice blush. This one I got on a glossy box. This is the Botanic Beauty Pink Freesia. This is like a really nice, cute little blush. It's pink, it's peachy pink, it's really, really nice. Yeah, it's a peachy pink, it's really lovely. It's quite pigmented as well. So it's quite pigmented, I don't know if you can see that on my finger there. And it does blend out really nicely. So it does, so it's a nice blush. This is the one that smells. Yeah, this one smells like flowers. It's a bit strong for me. And then we've got a Lacquer & Co. Blush Highlighter. So this is kind of a blush and a highlighter all in one. It's like a cream product. It's pretty, it's just not my favourite product. It's okay. I don't think you'd necessarily need it in your collection. It's a pretty like shade and stuff. I just think it's a bit light for me. Sort of thing that I'd probably give to Elsie, to be honest, because she likes all the like cream stuff. I'm not really into cream blushes and stuff. I prefer like a powder. But it's nice if you're just kind of going out. I like this to use on like bare skin, like if you just want a little bit of colour, if you're going out and you don't want to do a lot of makeup. I wouldn't mind using it for that sort of thing, but on a day-to-day basis I would never really pick this up. I don't know if that's too light. Just turn the light down a little bit. Yeah, I look a bit more human now, sorry. Or is that too dark now? No, I think that's okay. So then we've got the Nikki Pro Liquid Jelly Blusher. This is in shade Barley. And this is this one. Again, I got this in a glossy box or a birch box, one of the two. And this is literally like a jelly blusher. Again, oh, hang on, it's got a little lid on thing on it. It's very strange consistency. Look at that. It's very weird. Again, not the sort of product I like to use, but it's nice to have in your collection. I did like a video where I only use creams. And I used this actually as a liquid, like creams or liquids as a liquid blush, and it was okay. This is very strange. This is a CLE or CLE, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, melting lip powder, long lasting matte lip and cheek tint. So this is a tint that you can put on your cheeks or your lips, but it's like a powder. Let's see. So it's like a powder and it turns into like a liquid. It's really weird. Can you see how it's a powder in the tube? And then I'll open it out and it's a powder, and then I'll go like this and then I'll do that and it becomes a liquid. It's the most bizarre thing ever. It's an okay product. It's very, very strange. Again, this is a sort of product I would use probably on bare skin or like on a no makeup day, because it is very, very sheer. It's quite a nice texture and stuff though. Again, I forget I have it, to be honest. I don't really use it a lot, but it's a nice little different thing to have. What's next? Okay, so one of the other first products I bought when I first got into makeup was this MAC blush. It's called Pink Tea. I mean, it's that old that hasn't even got a name on it anymore. But this is what it looks like. So this is like, it's a lovely, lovely blushy pink blush, basically. It's lovely. I have used it quite a lot. For a long time it was the only blusher I had, so it got used quite a bit back then. Again, I don't really go for it as much anymore. Just again, I forget it's there. I always go for the ones that I've recently bought that I really like. But it's a beautiful product. It's very, very sheer. You can build it up, but it's very forgiving. So if you don't like a strong blush and you're just starting out, this would be a good product to get. It's a really nice, it's expensive though. I think this is like, I want to say 26, and I hope it's not £26, but if I can find it, I'll link it down below. But it's around that sort of price. And then I've got, again, this one, you can't really see and I can't open it because it's broken, but it's a Nemeet Makeup Artist Colour Powder Blush in 108. This is a kind of a blush that's kind of more of a bronzier colour. Let me see if I can, no, it's all completely broken. But it's a beautiful, beautiful colour. I love these sort of shades. It's kind of a bronzy shade that kind of goes into like, I mean, it looks awful because I've just put on more other stuff, but it's kind of like a musky, pinky, dusky pink sort of shade. It is more for like darker skin tones, I'd say. I think for a lighter skin tone, you'd have to put a little tiny bit. But I really like this sort of colour in the winter, especially if you're pairing it up with like a nice berry lip or something. I think it look really, really nice. I do really like this. Again, it has broken, so I'm very, very careful when I use it. I don't use it very often, as much as I wanted to use it. Actually, the first blush I got, I tell a lie, the MAC one wasn't the first one, this was the first one. This is a Clinique Smoldering Plum blushing blush powder. So it comes like this. It has a hip pan, it comes with a mirror. But I bought this at the airport on the way to our honeymoon because I really got into makeup after our wedding. And I bought this, yeah, on our way to our honeymoon. I don't know how much it was. I bought this, I bought a Clinique powder. and something else, and I used it. We obviously clearly hit pan on it. It's a lovely blush again. Again, I don't really remember it's there anymore, but it's a lovely, lovely blush. Yeah, I totally forgot about this. So yeah, this was my first one, not the MAC one, but this was lovely. Really, really like it. I'll go through all my expensive-ish ones, and then I'll go through the cheaper ones. So this is not an expensive one, I don't think. This is from, again, the Beauty Crop. This again I got recently in one of my glossy boxes. It's really, really hard to open. I'm doing my acrylic nails after this, so I'm glad I haven't done them yet. It's this one. I think I've showed you it recently. I'll wait until it loads. So yeah, that's that one. It's kind of like a duo, so you can have this one or this one. This sort of colour I live for. It's beautiful, and I do like that as well, but I prefer the like peachier side on this one. Again, it's a nice blush. I've used it and it's okay. It's nothing to write home about, but it's not bad either, but it's there. And then another one I got in my recently, I got this Lottie London Blush Crush in Drake. And it's kind of like a peachy blush. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so it's a really nice peachy blush. It's lovely. It's really nice. This was really, really affordable. I got it from Look Fantastic, not for a lot. And I really like it. It's really, really nice. It's kind of just gives you a nice little like blush from within. Like it's really, really nice. I really like it. It's nice. I don't even know what I've got on today. I do know what I've got on today. I also got this one. I literally got this because I wanted like a deeper blush for like the winter months. This is from Superdrug. This is just a powder blusher from Superdrug. And this is called Doll. And this is just from Superdrug. This again was very, very affordable. It's just from their own brand, and I only got it because of that colour. I wanted something in that sort of shade range. At the time I didn't have anything, but it's a nice blush. Again, I just figured I've got it. It's nothing to write home about or anything, but it's a nice blush. I got this for a bargain. It's an Ofra blush bronzer. This is. It's kind of blush, kind of a bronzer, called Format, and this is it. It's a beautiful shade. Again, I love this in the summer when I'm a bit more tanned. And it's a lovely blush. This was £7. £7 from Beauty Bay a few weeks ago now. I got it in the first lockdown, I think. They had a massive sale, so I got this in that first sale. But yeah, I really, really like it. It's lovely. Very, very nice. Next, now this one I think I got when I went to San Francisco. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. It's Wet n Wild. It's like an ombre blush. When it loads, it's like an ombre blush. It's nice. Again, I don't really use it very often. It's very, very, very sheer. You don't get a lot of pang out of it. And it's in shade Ombre Blush. What's the shade of it? Doesn't say. Oh shit. It's called, the Princess Daiquiris is called. And it's okay. It's nothing special. I don't even know why I've still got it, to be honest. I don't ever use it. And then I've got this one. Is a Bobbi Brown one. It's called Pastel Pink, and it's just a blush, and it's just a Bobbi Brown one. It's the one and only Bobbi Brown product I actually own, and I got this in an outlet store, actually in an outlet village, but this is it. And yeah, so it's just Pastel Pink, and this is a nice blush. It's very, very pink, very, very girly, not really my sort of thing, but in the spring when I'm a little bit like not tanned yet from the summer, it's quite a nice blush to have. It's not very heavy or anything. It is quite sheer, so it's quite good to build up and everything. It's a nice blush. Nothing, again, that I couldn't live without. And I've got two Benefit ones, which are minis. I got in a set for Christmas, I think, once. This is called Gold Rush. This is a really nice blush again. It's a nice blush. It's very, very peachy. It's kind of got a little bit of shimmer to it as well. It's a warm golden nectar blush. Yeah, it is. It's very, very nice. And I've got California as well, which is a very peach blush. I really like this, especially in the summer when I'm really tanned. It really, really suits me. Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. Very, very nice. So these are my two Benefit ones. Again, they're minis. And then I've got a Cargo blush, which I got in my oh, what's it called? It was in a beauty box. Can't think of the name, it'll come to me. It's a very, very coral blush. It's called Laguna and it's from Cargo. It's a beautiful, beautiful blush. I really, really like it. I've used it plenty. Again, this is beautiful when I'm a bit more tanned in the summer. I really, really like it. It's lovely. And then I got this from TK Maxx. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio. And this is what it looks like at the back. And on the inside, it's beautiful. It's got 3 shades. It's got like a dusky pink, a more like orangey, like peachy kind of colour. So this is called Nectarine, this is called Ginger, this is called Miami. So I really like this sort of coloured blush. I love this. All these 3 colours are really, really lovely. This one's got a bit of a shimmer to it. These 2 don't. Actually the pink one does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but I really like this trio. This is a great trio to take with you if you go travelling as well, because it's got 3 different colours there straight away, and it's a lovely, lovely blush. This is one of my favourite blushes, but it was limited edition. It's called a Batter Coral. It's a Radiant Blake blush from Kiko, and this is what it looks like. It's absolutely stunning. But I could not find it, I don't think. I will try and have a look on their website, but it was a holiday collection, and it's just stunning. It's so I don't really use it on my channel because you can't get it anywhere, so it's pointless me recommending to you something that you can't get anymore, but it's stunning. Very, very nice. Absolutely love it. And then I've got my 2 favourite blushes that I currently am obsessed with at the moment. This one is like a holy grail of YouTube. The Milani Luminoso. I have heard about this blush for years and years and years when I first started watching Carly Bible and Lauren Curtis, which were the first 2 YouTubers that I watched. And they all used to go on about Luminoso, and we could not get it in the UK back then. It was so expensive to get over here. And finally I got it from, I think it was Beauty Bay or Boots. They now stock them in both, but it was quite expensive for a drugstore. It's like 12 quid. 12 pound, but it's so worth it. It's a stunning, stunning blush. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It's beautiful. It is so, so pretty. It's very, very like peachy kind of colour. It's just really, really, really stunning. I really, really like it. I'm so glad I finally got hold of it, and it has made me want to try more from the brand, because I don't have anything really from Milani. So in the new year I'm going to try a few more brands out. I'm going to try and do like a full face of like Milani and things like that, just to try more brands out and to see what I think of them. So obviously I keep using the same makeup and stuff, and it's lovely because I've got loads of makeup, but I would like to be a bit more adventurous and try a bit more fun, a bit more stuff. This one is just a little bit more on the higher end. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Pillow Talk blush. This is just stunning. It is the most beautiful blushy pink, dusky pink blush. It's just gorgeous. I absolutely love this. This is what I'm wearing today. If I don't know what I'm doing, I always wear this. I like pairing it with really nice nude lips and like blue eyes. I think it looks really nice actually. This is a stunning. It's very, very expensive. This is like £30 I think, or 35. I think it's 30. But this is, if you can splurge and you want to splurge on expensive makeup, that's worth it. This to me is worth it. It's a beautiful, beautiful blush. It just looks stunning on the skin. It doesn't look exaggerated. It doesn't exaggerate your pores. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Charlotte Tilbury, the things that I've tried from her, she's killed it. So, but yes, Pillow Talk blush, stunning. And that's my collection. That's my blush collection. That's all done. So I've got a few bits. I have just got for Christmas from my husband the Beauty Bay, a few Beauty Bay bits. So I got a blush, a bronzer. So I'll be doing like a Beauty Bay video soon. But yes, so I'm very excited. Oh, bloody hell. So yeah, I hope I wasn't talking too fast, but there's quite a few products to go through, so I didn't want to be too slow and be here all day. But yeah, so that's my blush collection. So some good stuff in there. I'm not going to get rid of any of it at the moment. I'm a terrible makeup hoarder. I find it really difficult to get rid of makeup. So at the moment, yeah, that's the video then. So I hope I haven't spoken too fast. I do generally speak fast. I do try and slow down for my videos, but in this sort of video where I'm just chatting and showing you stuff, I kind of just go into a roll and I kind of forget that maybe I need to speak a bit slower. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching my blush collection. My next video that will be up will be this makeup look here, and that will be up next. And then I'm probably going to take a little break over Christmas. I'll see if I can get another video in before Christmas though. But yes, so at this moment in time, this makeup look will probably be my last video for just for a few days over Christmas. How annoying. So yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.